there and welcome to the tutorial. So I wanted to do a sort of sunset inspired eye look with the Stila Glitter and Glow Duochrome liquid eyeshadow. I have the shade Siren, which is described on the website as a bright lavender with duochrome bright pearl. So I worked the look around the eyeshadow. Okay, let's get into the tutorial. So first off, I'm taking a fluffy eyeshadow brush, which I believe is from MAC, but I'm not sure since I've had it for a while and the markings have worn away. And I'm taking the Urban Decay eyeshadow in the shade Naked in my crease. Excuse me if that sounds dodgy, and blame Urban Decay for lowering the tone. I already did my base makeup. Actually I had my everyday eye look on before starting the tutorial. And I don't really recommend starting off the tutorial with eyeliner on. It's better to start off with just concealer on the eye as well as some eye primer. But I didn't really want to take all my makeup off to do this and start again. Okay, and now I'm taking the Makeup Obsession Live Love London blush in the shade B106 Fancy, which is a kind of nice coral peach shade, and I'm going to take that all around my eye socket. Yeah, and I'm just blending that out really well. And the Smashbox palette you see me using here is just, well, I'm just using it for the mirror, not actually using the shades in the palette. Okay, so now I'm taking the Kiko High Pigment eyeshadow in the shade Ombretto, which is I think how you pronounce it, and I'm taking that over my crease and blending. And this is a nice vibrant, almost neon reddish pink in the pan at least, but it looks a bit more subtle on the eye, but it's still quite vibrant, and obviously it can be intensified if you pack on the colour. But I didn't necessarily want a super vibrant shading for this look because, you know, the Stila eyeshadow is the kind of focal point of the look. So I wanted to show the blending process in the tutorial because I find following tutorials can be a little confusing if certain parts are cut out of the process. So I'm taking the Kiko colour blush in the shade Smart, again blending into the crease, and it's a vibrant orange pink shade, so it creates a nice ombre effect with the Ombretto shade. Okay, next I'm using the Seammul eyeshadow, I think you say Seammul eyeshadow, in the shade RD01, which is in blood red shade, and I'm defining the outer edges of the socket and outer eyelid to deepen the shading and again to create a sort of ombre effect. Okay, and now for the piece de resistance, which I think is how you say that. The Stila Glitter and Glow Duochrome liquid eyeshadow, which is from the Mermaid collection. And I'm doing a cut crease look with this shadow. So placing the eyeshadow directly over the eyelid with the doe foot applicator, but not taking it up into the crease. And Stila claims the eyeshadow offers a holographic effect, and the eyeshadows definitely have a shift to them, which is hard to capture in camera, or at least on my crappy iPad camera. But I do actually think it's the most beautiful eyeshadow I own, and it really has a kind of quite, you know, stunning vibrancy in person. It's smudged slightly into my eyeliner, unfortunately, but that's why it's best to start without eyeliner on, unlike me. But don't worry, we can fix it. And the eyeshadow takes a little while to dry down, which is quite helpful because it gives you some wiggle room. But yeah, it can smudge. So I'm now taking the NYX Duochromatic illuminating powder in the shade Lavender Steel and highlighting the cheekbones with that to bring the look together. And I'm using the Morphe M519 brush for that. Now I'm using the NYX single eyeshadow in the shade Frostbite on the brow bone and on the inner corner of the eye to highlight, and I'm using a flat angle brush to do that. It's a nice steely blue shade, as the name implies. Okay, and now I'm using the Makeup Obsession Strobe Balm in the shade Precious, which is also like a holographic pearlescent blue shade. And I'm going to intensify the powder highlight on the inner corner and the brow bone. So now I'm using the Rimmel Scandalized Crayon in the shade Bulletproof Beige, and I'm just taking that over the inner corner. And now taking some of the NYX Frostbite onto the cheekbones to just intensify the highlight, and going over it with the strobe cream also. So now I'm tidying up the eyeliner look I did with the Rimmel Glam Eye Liquid Eyeliner, which I've actually used for years now, and it's my go-to eyeliner. Okay, so now I'm using the Eye Care Black Liner, which is good if you have sensitive eyes. It's just like a kohl eyeliner. And I'm outlining the lower lid and smudging it in with the Real Techniques eyeliner brush. So I've taken quite a bit of time to do this because you know, everything can go wrong at this stage if you don't take care. Okay, so now I'm using the Rimmel White Liner in my waterline. Okay, so now I'm just intensifying the kind of highlight and blush I already had on slightly at the beginning of the video, and I'm using Illamasqua Powder Blush in the shade Hussy with Morphe M143. Okay, and now I'm using the NYX Duochromatic Lip Gloss in the shade Day Club, which is a kind of like greenish blue holographic gloss. And so here's the finished look. I tried to get it in better lighting. And when I wear this eye look, I can't stop like doing this. So thanks a lot for watching and see you again.